All right, so let me ask you this. Have you ever heard a rapper apologize? Rappers use the N word a lot. The N word is a terrible word, right? We get mad when white people use it, but and rappers use it probably more than anybody. And then what's really fascinating is they'll say it in front of crowds full of white people. So they'll call themselves the N word in front of crowds full of white people. White people cheer and pay the money. Y'all think that's black success. So have you ever heard a rapper apologize to the black community for the fact that they call us, whatever they want to call us, the N word on a regular basis? Has a rapper ever apologized because his record label, his white or his Jewish record label, paid him money to go out and call black people the N word all day? Have you ever seen the apology for that? Okay. So no. All right, check. All right. Have you ever there's federal law that says in the United States you cannot market certain products. You can't market alcohol too heavy. You can't market cigarettes. You certainly can't sell, the oxy drugs that are killing all the white people. You can't sell crack on a commercial. But in a hip hop song, you can market anything, right? Was it Future had a song? Future had a song called Molly Percocet, and he was literally marketing it over and over in the chorus. And you put it in the chorus. That's how you really poison the kids. You really want to get them while they're little. You really want to get them hooked on that dope while they like 10 or 12, so they never have a chance to do anything successful in life. You want them dead by 25. That's the goal apparently in the music, because it's very effective, right? And because a rapper dies like every week, right? You see that, right? Okay, so have you ever seen a rapper apologize for the fact that they have pushed more drugs in the black community than the CIA did during the crack epidemic in the 1980s? Have you ever heard any rapper forced to apologize for the fact that, not just the rapper, I'm not talking about just the artist, this is not pointing out the artist, I'm talking about the industry, Apple, I'm talking about Spotify, all these record labels, has anyone ever apologized for pushing drug culture onto black people? Okay, all right. Okay, no, check. All right. Have you ever seen Lil Nas X? Lil Nas X's video. I saw a little bit of the video. I had to vomit afterward, but I did see a little part where you had the black men twerking in prison, which is really like having Jewish people twerking in a concentration camp. That's what that is, right? So his next video maybe will be some slaves twerking on a plantation. Have you, and I consider this to be the sexualization of children. I don't think children need to see their favorite artists who they discovered on TikTok twerking butt naked with a bunch of dudes spreading their butt cheeks out. Has anybody ever apologized for the fact that they are molesting the brains of your children? Have you ever seen any artist apologize for having black men twerking in prison, naked in front of kids? And is anybody apologized? Have you seen that? Okay. Juicy J, thank you. Okay, Juicy J, that's the one. I'm gonna write his name down. Juicy J. Okay. So, but nobody else. All right. So no apologies for calling women bitches and hoes. No apologies for calling black people the N-word. No apologies for pushing dope. No apologies for pushing sexuality to children. No apologies for pushing really toxic economic habits in the black community that's adding to the wealth gap. I gotta ask. I gotta make sure, just to check, make sure I didn't miss nothing. Have you ever seen a rapper ever apologize for the fact that they mass market and celebrate the murders of black people? Everybody says Black Lives Matter, so that must hopefully mean Black Lives Matter. But it's hard to say Black Lives Matter when you're promoting the murder of black people. That's kind of a contradictory statement, right? I know it may make people mad, but it's true, right? Has an artist ever apologized for mass marketing the murder of black people? Okay, no. All right. So thank you for the notes. I appreciate it. I wasn't sure. I was trying to remember. So no apologies for calling black women bitches and hoes. No apologies for calling black people the N-word. No apologies for pushing dope in our community. No apology for sexualizing our children. No apologies for adding to the racial wealth gap. No apologies for celebrating the killing of black people. Now, mind you, you got a black man. We need the visual here. I need to break this down in real simple terms so you can understand this. Maybe that's why I call it the Dr. Boyce breakdown. I like breaking shit down to the microscopic level so you can understand exactly why you're all fucked up. Okay, so you got a black man standing in front of an audience with 100,000 white people. Pretty much, I saw the Lollapalooza crowd. A lot of them were white, and the black man is in front of 100,000 white people, calling himself the N-word, calling black women bitches and hoes, sexualizing children, and bragging about killing black people. Literally, an artist can make a song with the lyrics "Die nigga die," and that would just be seen as a wonderful hit. Now, okay, so you've never seen an apology for that, but so while we've never seen any apology for any of the other toxic behavior that's being promoted by the toxicity industrial complex, which is what the music industry has become, do you ever wonder why you suddenly have Dababy apologize? I mean, literally on his knees, like a real baby. Like he's really looking he's looking kind of sad. I was like, damn, the baby needs some milk, a pacifier. Somebody get the baby. So the baby's sad today. Did poor baby, but why is he apologizing? Because he offended the LGBT community. Do you understand now why I explained to you that these damn liberals are not your motherfucking friends? These are not your friends. These are not your allies. I know the Republicans are not your friends either. We know this. Put that to the side. I'm not talking about Democrat, Republican. But my God, if these are your friends, then you don't need no enemies. Seriously, I mean, if you've got friends like that, then who needs enemies? Because they sound like enemies to me. They don't sound like allies to nothing good in your community. So I'm not sitting here saying that what Dababy said was okay. I don't, yeah. I mean, don't be sucking blank in the parking lot. I mean, sure, okay, whatever. If you're not, I mean, unless you're, I mean, if you're offended, like, well, I was planning on sucking a penis in the parking lot today. I'm kind of outraged by that. I mean, that's kind of weird, right? Like, you're offended because he told you not to go suck a penis in the parking lot. Who gets offended by that? Like, that's weird to me, right? But putting that to the side, that awkward visual to the side, I'm just sitting here trying to say, how in the world, why in the world are we apologizing for this, but not apologizing for all those other things that are going on in this damn industry? All these other things are happening, but yet this is the thing that you stick a pin in. This is the thing that really gets your goat. Well, I wasn't mad that he was disrespecting women, in a terrible way. I wasn't mad because he was calling black people the N-word and pushing dope and getting little children hooked on OxyContin and methadone. I wasn't offended when he talked about murdering black people, but when he said don't go sucking no penis in the parking lot, ooh, that burned me up. I was ready. Seriously? Like that? Are you kidding me? Like, that's the thing that really got you going. Like, all this other stuff zip past your radar, except for when he said, don't go sucking no black in the parking lot. Now, that's your right, first of all. I mean, go do it. If that's what you want to do, go do it. But I think you need to take a moment and kind of understand what's really going on here. I think you need to really take a moment and step back and understand how deep this plot goes and how music is used to destroy your damn community.